Hi, welcome to Movie Video Games, a show on video games based on movies. I'm your host, Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. This time around, we'll take a look at the Flintstones for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. As proudly noted on the game's box, it's the only video game based on the blockbuster movie from 1994. A live-action adaptation of the animated TV series, which ran from 1960 to 1966, and the children's multivitamins, which ran from 1968 to present day, this Brian Levant-directed film was a big hit. John Goodman of The Babe fame made a perfect Fred Flintstone. Rick Moranis of Splitting Heirs fame isn't half bad as Barney Rubble either. Bedrock's prehistoric lampooning of suburban society comes across well in the massive sets, but the plot is the biggest problem here. Themes of infidelity, embezzlement, and child endangerment make the material as dark as early episodes of the original Flintstones cartoon. The screenplay by Thomas Parker of Getting Even with Dad fame, Jim Genuine of Stay Tuned fame, and Stephen E. D'Souza of Beverly Hills Cop 3 fame has a leaden quality that only picks up at the action-packed climax. While it's fun to see live-action renditions of these classic Hanna-Barbera characters, this boring movie hardly does justice to the source material. Now, the video game The Flintstones for the SNES was published by Ocean of America and developed by Ocean Software. It came out in 1995, a year after the movie, and it's a platformer. It follows the plot of the movie more or less and keeps the aesthetic from the live-action film. Characters have large heads and tiny bodies that vaguely resemble their film counterparts. Fred Flintstone jumps in a floaty fashion, waving his arms around in a spastic manner. You have a variety of weapons at your disposal: rocks, some bowling balls, and your trusty clubs. Cheap hits abound, and the hit detection is so picky that even climbing up ledges takes a fair bit of practice to get right. This is far harder than a Flintstones game should be. I played this sucker for over half an hour, and I never got past the first stage. On the other hand, maybe I just suck at games. The real shame is the setting and characters from the Flintstones flick could have made a great platformer, but instead Flintstones for the SNES is stuck with floaty controls, cheap hits aplenty, and a level of difficulty so high it'll make you seek out the nearest McDonald's to grab a McRib to comfort your raging medulla oblongata. So skip the game and skip the movie. This is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi with Movie Video Games. Leave comments below to tell me what you thought of the show and suggest games I should cover for future episodes. Ta-ta for now.